Hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to touch base and let you guys know that we figured out how to finally record in better quality than our first couple videos. Like we said, we're new to YouTube, so this is all new to us. We did figure it out though, how to do like full screen and things like that. So the quality of videos should be getting better as they go on. But so if you catch one of the older videos, and you're like, oh my, this could have been a decent video, but terrible quality. Yeah, we might redo something like that. You know what I mean later on. But anyways, so I don't know if we noted this before, but I do want to say that we don't just collect retro, not just retro video game collectors. It's all video games. Retro just happens to be like one of the most fun to collect because they're older, harder to get. But today I'm gonna go through my Nintendo Switch collection. Now keep in mind, I'm not pursuing this hardcore right now. It's more just like a fun thing. I pick them up when they're cheap or something like that. I never really went that hard on it. But my son loves the Nintendo Switch, so we play it quite a bit. But we have quite a few games. Not too bad, but just wanted you to know that retro is not the only thing that we collect. So, check it out. How's it going, guys? Okay, so this is an overview of my Nintendo Switch collection in Gizmo. The ones in the packages are just duplicates that are still sealed of some of the limited release games that are hard to get because, I mean, I ended up buying 2 copies because we do play one copy, so if something were to ever happen, I'd want to have another copy of it. But just kind of an overview. I'm gonna go through them though. I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you which ones are good, which ones are not. So, I want to go through some of my favorites, some of my not so favorites, ones that you should buy, ones that you should not buy. Everything about them. Who doesn't love the Nintendo Switch? I mean, who doesn't love it? It's awesome. Me, personally, I think it's the perfect blend of retro and new school, to be honest with you. What I mean by that is there's a lot of games that are like kind of have a retro feel on it. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna go through them all, help people out there, and let y'all know that we don't just collect retro. And I wish my son was doing this video with me because I know he'd have a lot to say about some of these. So anyway, start out with Oceanhorn. Oceanhorn honestly reminds me of Zelda. It's pretty much very, very similar to Zelda. It's a fun game. I have not beat it yet. Keep in mind I have not beat all these games. But this one is extremely fun. If you can get it, get it. I think it was released by Limited Run Games, but it's not their game, but they were the ones that distributed it, if I'm correct. But this one, highly recommend if you like Zelda. Lumo. This one's fun. To be honest with you, I was actually surprised. I got it because, I'm gonna 100% honest with you, I got it because that dude looks cool. And I like the cover art. But it's a fun puzzle game. Check it out. It's a blast, to be honest with you. If you like puzzle games or just want something different, I do recommend this one. It's actually only like $30 too. It's not even a full price game. So, highly recommend. It's made by Rising Star Games. If that helps you out finding it. The Flame and the Flood. Have not got a chance to play this one yet. It's by Super Rare Games, which also made Human Fall Flat. And I do love Human Fall Flat. Me and my son have had countless hours of fun playing Human Fall Flat. Highly recommend that one. Human Fall Flat, it is really hard to describe. You basically play as humans, like simulated humans. You have to simulate like ways that the humans would move. And they got a narrator on it, you know, and it's like, it's honestly really fun. And it's like a puzzle game, but like a open world puzzle game almost. Please do yourself a favor and get this game. Like, you know what? You're either gonna absolutely hate it or you're gonna absolutely love it, so it's worth the risk. But it is way more fun with 2 players. I will tell you that. But seriously, try to get that game if you can. Like I said, I haven't played this one yet. My son played a little bit of it. Haven't gotten around to this one. But I would imagine that it's probably pretty good, given that Human Fall Flat was really fun. But I honestly don't want to give, like, you know, a huge good recommendation for that one, because I'm not sure. But I would assume that it's probably pretty good. But if you're a collector, grab it. I'm not sure what this game is. I don't know much about. What is it? Is it Mario? Super Mario? I'm joking. Obviously, this is the best game on the console, bruh. Super Mario Odyssey, the best Mario since Mario 64. I mean, let's be real, dude. Get this game. If you got a Switch and don't have this game, then sell your Switch. This game is the best. Get it. You know, it's so good that I even, not to be that guy, but I even ended up getting Cappy added to my video game sleeve because it's so good. This game. You play as, like, chief of police, and you kind of run your department. And, you know, you have to hire police. You have to hire staff and deal with the city, deal with the mob. It's kind of a conflict between dealing with the mob and the city, and making the right choices. You make your own choices, and the game plays out accordingly. Very unique game. I love this game personally. So this one is a matter of opinion, but I love it, and I think it's very unique. And it's a cheap game. It's only like $20. So what do you got to lose? But I mean, yeah, I do recommend this one. I do. I have to say I do. I had a lot of fun playing this one. I actually came out with it. They're either coming out with the second one or it might have just came out, but it's sometime soon. But they are coming out with the second one. I think this was a Best Buy exclusive when it first came out. Maybe the second one is something like that. Okay. I'm probably going to be hated for this opinion, but I have to be honest with my opinion. Do I recommend getting this? Yes. I mean, it's on the Nintendo Switch and it's Zelda. Why wouldn't you? But I have to be 100% honest with you guys. I was kind of disappointed. I can't get past the graphics. Looks like a pastel painting of Link. And I just couldn't get past it. But I mean, gameplay, it's good. The game is good. I mean, it really is. I don't know. I feel like they could have done better. I really feel like they could have done better. With the Zelda being on the Switch, and you know, Ocarina of Time was how many years ago? And it was a classic. Twilight Princess looks beautiful. I don't know. In my honest opinion, wasn't impressed. Let me just say that. But that is only my opinion. I know some people love it, so I'm a hardcore Zelda fan. Have been since I was little. So this isn't just a random dude like, oh, this Zelda sucks. No. I'm telling you, I'm a hardcore fan, and that is a hardcore fan's opinion. But everyone can have their own opinion. Ninjago. Good game. If you like Lego games, my son loves it. It's fun. Not much to say about it. It's a Lego game. It is what it is. You get exactly what you pay for with Lego games, and so I'll give them props on that one. Tiny Barbarian. Alright. As my brother likes to say, and I agree, it's kind of like a knockoff Little Samson. But, I mean, it's cool. It's a fun little... This is what I meant by the Nintendo Switch has a little retro feel to it with New School. This is what I meant. Games like this. It is good. It's cheap. If you like, NES games, things like that, that's all it is. And also, the best thing about... but a really good thing about... I believe it's pronounced Nicholas. Don't quote me on that one, but I mean, it looks like Nicholas. I'm not familiar with him. This is the first time I knew him since from the Switch. But he puts goodies in his games. Okay? There's a little goodie bag, a manual, which is huge to me. The fact he puts a manual in his games is huge to me, and I'm gonna just come out and say it right now. If I have one complaint about the Nintendo Switch, besides storage issues and things like that, see, little goodies. It's awesome. That's awesome, dude. This actually goes in a different game, but my son likes to keep it in the same bag. Little squishy head. That dude is squishy. Squeezy. But anyway, if there's one complaint I have about the Nintendo Switch, is most of the games, and by most I mean almost all of them, do not even come with a manual. Don't even come with a manual. As the collector in me, I can't stand that. I think that is lazy, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Pick a random game. A lot of these private companies do include a manual. That's, they're doing it right. Look at this, though. How disappointing is that? How boring is that? At least they put some background cover art, but still. There's a slot right here for manuals. They don't come out with the manuals. That's lazy. That looks lame. You open it. Lame. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. That really irks me. That they don't have manuals in it. Very disappointing. Very lazy. Thimbleweed Park. Incredible game, unique game made by Limited Run Games. Shout out to them. Also, I'm trying to get them to come out with Castle Crashers for their games. I'm trying to get it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're too interested. Any of you that have ever played Castle Crashers, I used to play on Xbox 360 back when I would take a break from the Halo 3 days. Y'all know it's good. Message them. Tell them you want that out. You want that out in a physical form. What they do is they come out with physical releases of games that don't have physical releases. For collectors, or if you just like to have a physical copy like me. I'm not a huge fan of downloads. So that's what they do. Anyway, this game's incredible. I bought it because this is the first one that came out with Nintendo Switch. So number 1, I don't know if they have it on here somewhere. Yep. Number 1. I decided to give them a try, and I love it. I have every single one that they've came out with, but waiting for them to come in the mail. But this is an incredible game. You play as like a detective trying to solve a murder. It's a point and click. It's very similar to Maniac Mansion on the NES, I would say. It's fun. I would definitely get it. Their games are pretty affordable too. I think they're only like $30, $35 for just the normal copy. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Dude, I love that title. I literally bought it because of the title. And it's freaking hilarious. That's so funny, dude. And this game is actually amazing. If you're into South Park, it's amazing. Okay, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I did let my son play it. He's 7, going on 8. I did let him play it. Growing up, my dad let me do things like that, you know, pretty lenient. We weren't, of course, he's not allowed to cuss around the house or anything like that, and he doesn't. He's a good kid, and he really wanted to play it, and I let him play it, and he loved it. But I don't know if they fixed this or not yet, but he got mad because he almost had the game beat, and there was a glitch that, like, erased all your data. So he got really mad and has not played it since. They might have fixed it because there was a big update, but beware of that. Maybe do some research before you get that one. But it is a good game, believe it or not. Oh, you thought I was going to do Mario Tennis Aces? No, not yet, because I have a lot to say about that one. Lego Worlds. Incredible game, especially if you're into Legos. Incredible game. Incredible. Get it. Especially if you're a kid or if you're an adult into Legos, get it, dude. They killed this game. It's a good one. It's open. It's like open world. You can build, you know, build into the worlds, build whatever you want. Kind of do like side quests and missions. Dude, I'm actually impressed with this game. I'm not gonna lie. Get it. All right, whatever. It's staring at me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in. Mario Tennis Aces. If you know me, you know I love Mario Tennis. One of my favorite games of all time. Shout out OG N64 Mario Tennis, the best one ever made. The one for the 3DS is pretty good too. Wow, do I have some stuff to say about this one. You know what? I'm actually going to do a separate video on this one because I have a lot to say about this one. But it's okay for what it is. Catch my other video because I got a rant session for this one. Boy. Scribblenauts Showdown. It's okay. My son loves it. Average game. Nothing too incredible. If you're familiar with the Scribblenauts series and you like it, get it. It fits right in. If not, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not like a horrible game. Just okay. Monopoly. Believe it or not, this is pretty good. I mean, if you like Monopoly, obviously, but... And I love Monopoly. Love the original board game. Played it all the time growing up. Still do. But they did a really good job with this one. It's actually really fun. One of the best Monopoly games to date, in my opinion. Pretty cheap, too. If you like it, get it. Definitely get it. This game, I can't say enough. It's a really fun game. Retro City Rampage. Really fun game. You might not have heard of it. It was kind of like a limited release. I think you had to get it from the website of the people who made it, if I remember right. I did get my hands on one, but it is worth it. It's a retro, obviously, super retro. It's like it's like a Grand Theft Auto retro. That's what it is. It's really cool, dude. Definitely get it. I also think they even put, what is that? A manual? They did it right. A manual. Love it. It's even got like the Super Mario 2 feel to it. Yes. I recommend this game. 100%. Especially if you're in the retro. I said it's like a retro Grand Theft Auto. It's freaking fun. A blast. Me and my son, I don't even think have popped this in yet. Just to be 100% real with you. But I would imagine, if I had to guess, that it's good. Like I said, all the Lego games are actually surprisingly really fun and good. You can't go wrong with a Lego game. If you can, correct me. The End is Nigh. Another Nicholas. I hope that's how you pronounce it, but Nicholas game. If I have to be 100% honest with you, it's not that good. It's unique, but it's not that good. It's like a platform jumper. Almost like a puzzle game in a sense, but it's more just like a platform jumper. It's like what would be like on Super Nintendo or something. But this is that squishy head. That's him in that bag that I showed you. But it comes with the manual, so props to him or her, whoever makes that. I have not done my research on him or her, the company. But I like it. Splatoon 2. If you don't own this game, what are you doing? Honestly, what are you doing with your life? No, I'm just playing. But I do feel strongly about this game. Amazing game. Even adults can play it. It's basically like a Nickelodeon shooter. For any kids that are, don't remember GAC or, things like that. But it's like a Nickelodeon shooter. It's really cool. You shoot paint. And that's what it is. It's a ton of fun. A ton of fun. I mean, get it, dude. Don't even... If you're watching this and you don't own it, get on eBay, go to your store right now, whatever you got to do, go get it. Go get it! Rocket League. Was never into Rocket League before the Nintendo Switch. It always kind of looked pretty cool, but was never really into it. I got it, so it was early on into the Nintendo Switch is when I got it. So I was looking for another game for me and my son to play together. I don't regret it. We had a lot of fun, actually, on this game. Still do. Came with, oh, what, you trying to steal my code? They're already redeemed, man. But it came, the collector's edition comes with a Mario and Luigi car. It's actually really cool. I don't know if the DLC code unlocked the Metroid car, Samus. But we did end up getting it. So I don't know if that unlocked it or if it's already in there, but, really cool car comes with it. I recommend this game. It's fun. It's a blast. It's one of those. It's only like $20. It's one of those that you can just sit down and play a few rounds, and it's really fun. One that you won't regret getting. Trash Can City. Trash Can City. Now, yeah, Trash Can City. In all seriousness, my son actually kind of enjoys this. It's one of those that came out with the Switch to kind of introduce the Joy-Cons and stuff, like how to use them and things like that. You play against someone in mini games. I mean, it's okay. I think it's really cheesy though. So when the Switch first came out, Court, shout out to Court, got me a Switch for our anniversary, a Nintendo Switch, and she found a good deal, one that was like basically brand new. Someone was selling. I mean, it was brand new, still in box. A lot of it still in wrap. Some of the games I don't even think were open. But it came with every game that was out at the time, which was like 10 games, I believe. Maybe like 8. But that's what this came in. So it's not like I went out and purposely bought this one. It's just all that was out for the Switch at the time. This came in that bundle. As well as this. But this is actually a good game. So, I mean, I wouldn't highly recommend this one. Like, you don't have to go out and just like go buy this game. Like you're missing something. But it's okay if you have it. Or I mean, like if you want a new game or something, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, trash. I don't know what to say about this one. Lil D put it in for like 10 minutes, turned it off, never played it again. If that tells you anything. I don't know much about it. I think it was a GameStop exclusive. It's a cheap game. I don't know. I mean, it's super cheap, so it's not like you're gonna like go broke over getting it if you just want to get it. Maybe some people like it. Look, this is just my opinion. I like some games and movies that people said were terrible. So, but my opinion, this isn't urgent. Like, don't go get this, right away or anything. Wild Guns, dude. What can I say? If you're familiar with retro games, it's on the Super Nintendo. Wild Guns. It's good. Of course it's good. But you got to be into that kind of thing, too, at the same time. But I think it's fun. It's a blast. And Little D had not heard of Wild Guns. He was like, Dad, why are you buying that? It doesn't even look cool. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he popped it in and played a ton. So it's good. It's fun. It's a fun little shooter. I'd get it. I did get it. Just Dance. Obviously, it's exactly what you're expecting. It's Just Dance. If you're into Just Dance, get it. Snipper Clips Plus. I have something to say about this one, okay? This one is a ton of fun for all ages. If you don't know what it's about, let me try to explain it. It's a puzzle game, and you have stages, tons of different stages. What you do is you cut your partner into like a shape. Cut them into a shape. You can kind of read right there. Get into position. Snip away your friend's body into the shape you need to solve the puzzle of the stage. So that's actually a good way to put it. That's kind of what you do, but you got to work together. It's super duper teamwork. And it's fun for all ages. And you look at the cover art and you're probably, it's like, it doesn't look that good, which I admit, it looks terrible. In my opinion. That looks terrible. I wasn't interested. But then I sat down and played it, and it's addicting. Definitely get this one. Especially if you're like a parent and you're trying to play a game with your kid. Or a sibling. Yeah, you got a couple youngins. Get them this game. It's so much fun. Hello, neighbor. My son's super into, his iPad, and he gets into YouTube and all this stuff and finds unique games on Steam and things like that I'm not really familiar with. This is one of them. He told me this was coming out. And I think you can download it free, though. I don't know if the whole game is free or how that works, but I like physical copies, so I had to get it for the Nintendo Switch. Basically, that guy right there is the neighbor. And I'm not going to ruin anything about the game or anything, but the whole game is about that guy right there. He's doing some suspect things. Being real fishy, real weird. And you see him, you hear screams coming from his house or whatever. And now you're trying to get into his basement and find out what's going on. But it's a realistic, AI. He's kind of creepy, dude. I got scared the first time I played it. Kind of got used to it a little bit, but it's so spooky. He comes running at you and the music and stuff. Dude, get this game. It's pretty cheap, I think. It's not a full price game. If you're into mystery, puzzle, spooky game, you get it. It's if nothing else, it's super unique. I recommend it, dude. I even got a little plushie of him. Mega Man, dude, come on, get it. If you've never played Mega Man, go play Mega Man. I told you I became a Mega Man fan later in my years. Because I never played it as a kid. So I didn't know it was as amazing as it is. But this is only a $40 game. It's probably cheaper if you buy it used. And it's all the old school Mega Mans. All in one game. Best part about it is, the Mega Mans are kind of hard. On the NES and stuff. You can actually stop, and rewind. So, say you miss a jump and you fall down, right? And you're about to die. You can hit rewind real quick. Rewind as far as you want. And do the jump again. That's awesome. It helps you out, man. Because the game actually kind of is challenging. I beat it on the old school NES. But, not gonna lie, it's pretty challenging. And this one you can save, too. You can save at any point. You had to use passwords on the original one. But the problem with the passwords is you didn't get to keep your stuff. So, you didn't get to keep, your extra lives and, things like that. Anything that you acquired. You just started at the level that you put the password in. But you don't get to keep your stuff. So, get that, dude. Get it. Get it! Lost Sphear. I don't have much to say because I haven't even opened it. Still sealed. I haven't got around to this one. And the reason being is because I heard it's a long game. It's an RPG. It's I think it's a Japanese RPG. Correct me if I'm wrong. I honestly don't know a lot about this game, other than I heard that it's amazing. I heard that it's really good and a must own. So I took their advice and I own it. I will get around to playing it. It will not stay sealed. I will play it. It's kind of expensive, I think. At least it was at the time. So I don't know if I can recommend this or not, but I did. But according to reviews, it's an amazing game. So if you're into that, I would say definitely get it. Mario Rabbids. I don't know, man. It is what it is. It's pretty unique, I'll give it that. It's got, you know, Mario and the Rabbids, obviously. It's like kind of like a puzzle game almost. I guess they call it a strategy game. I guess that would be a better word for it. It's like a strategy game. It's okay. It's not terrible, but I don't know if I'd recommend getting it, to be honest with you. If you're getting it because you think it's like a new Mario kind of deal, I wouldn't get it. Okay, so overall, if I have to say it, I don't think I would recommend that. But some people probably do love it. That's one of those, you know. I wasn't a huge fan. Bomberman Sam! If you like Bomberman, you gotta own this. You gotta own it. If you don't worry about it. It's Bomberman to the core. Bomberman for the Switch. I think it's awesome. It came out early on the Switch, so, you know, a lot of people probably had it just because they were looking for some games to play. I'd say get it if you're into Bomberman. Do I need to explain this one? It's Mario Kart, dude, and it is one of my favorite Mario Karts, actually, since the Nintendo 64. I love this Mario Kart. You get it if you don't have Mario Kart yet, you know, and you're like on the fence about it or for whatever reason. Get it. You get to unlock cars, wheels, cosmetic stuff. It keeps it interesting. So it's like Mario Kart, you know, but you get to unlock stuff. I love it. Highly recommend it. I mean, what are you waiting for? You know, Mario Odyssey and Mario Kart is a must own. Get it. So that's my Nintendo Switch collection. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Got quite a few games, I'd say, but I kind of slowed down a little bit on it because I was focusing on NES and completing that, which I did. Besides one game that you probably wouldn't guess, actually. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but I got some fun games, and I do plan on getting the entire Nintendo Switch collection. So stay tuned for that one because I will update my progress on that when I start focusing on it. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped. I wish I had more to help you guys out, but unfortunately I don't right now. But thank you. Oh, and stay tuned for that Mario Aces video because I have some stuff to say about that one.